Hi, welcome to Driveway Talk. I'm Ron Anderson, your host, and Eugene Carrier is our camera person today. Today we're back down at the World of Wheels 2003, and we're with Joyce. How are you doing, Joyce?
I'm just fine, thank you.
We talked to you a couple of years ago by the motorcycles, and we talked to Jack last year. We're going to be talking to him on our second show. But you've been doing this for quite a few years, haven't you?
I think it's over 25.
25 years. In the World
It's
of
the
Wheels...
41st World of Wheels. And before that, Bob Hall had it, and he had it until we took it over.
Okay, and then you say you've been doing this for 25 years?
25, 26,
that's
it's
a long
somewhere.
time.
It's a long time.
And I know you and Jack work very hard at this. This is very time-consuming. It's a lot of hard work. You're very busy. And look at this beautiful show you put on. So what a proud thing to look back on that you've done this. You know.
It's kind of a neat feeling, yes.
Yes. So next year, for 2004, is the World of Wheels going to be held downtown here at the Minneapolis Convention Center?
It will be at the Minneapolis Convention Center again in, we've got a busy March next year because Duluth will be first. That's the 19th, 20th, 21st. And then the following weekend, which I believe is the 26th, 27th and 28th, is going to be the World of Wheels at the Convention Center here in Minneapolis.
Okay, so anybody for 2004 that wants to come down, it'll be held in March next year.
That's correct.
Look at all the beautiful things. I mean, I know we have shut-ins that watch the show and people out of town, and they can't always get to this.
Come, I understand that.
But now with Driveway Talk, they can sit back in their chair and watch the show a little bit. But you really have to be in here in person. There's so much to see, and motorcycles and trucks and cars. And last year we had Candy Clark and Bo Hopkins on, and we had Stretch from KQ we interviewed. And
right. This year it's going to be, Dennis Gage is here all weekend. You'll probably run into him, the handlebar mustache. And
sure.
Just some trivia. Did you know that the Pringles can, his handlebar mustache, that's the design from his mustache.
It is?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
That's some trivia. But yes, he is here. Mini-Me is here this year on Saturday.
Sure.
And
we have a wrestler tomorrow, don't we?
Stone Cold.
Stone Cold, yes. Okay.
He will be here on Sunday afternoon, so...
Wow. Look at all the things people miss when they don't come down. You got to come to the World of Wheels. This is the best event. This is our 4th year we filmed with you. Thank you so much for inviting us. And
we have different cars every year, and this year is really
you look
neat.
younger and younger. I don't know what you're doing, but...
It's got to be the water in Minnesota, right?
Right. Well, okay, folks, let's go and look at some cars and...
have a great time and enjoy it.
Thank you. You too, folks, so hang with us. Well, here we are in front of the Northern Lights display, and who are you, sir?
Lloyd Lagoon.
Lloyd?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Ron Anderson with Driveway Talk, and
Hi.
Eugene's our camera person. What do you have here, a Camaro?
The 68 Camaro convertible, yeah.
I had one of these back in 73 or 4, and I love that car.
Yeah, we just love this one. It's just
What is this, a 327?
it's a 327, and then it has a 3-speed on the floor. Manual transmission. It's a lot of fun to drive.
Sure, beautiful car. Now I see the Northern Lights has, you're out of Hugo, Minnesota. You have, what do you got, about 10 cars here?
We have 6.
Oh, 6. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. And what can you tell us? Has your club been together for quite a few years? Or?
Yeah, our club has been around a few years now. I don't know exactly how many years. We have like 100 members.
I see.
And
if somebody wants to get in contact with somebody about joining the Northern Lights for the northern suburbs, who's your contact person?
Roger Bodine in Forest Lake.
And they can look him up in the...
Yeah, he'd be in. I don't have his number with me, but
Roger Bodine in Forest Lake to join the Northern Lights Car Club. Well, you've always got a lot of nice cars, and we just wanted to say hi to you and Driveway Talk.
Oh, thank you.
So anyway, you got a beautiful car. So
Thank you very much.
thank you for joining us.
Yep.
Well, here we are. We moved down the line a little bit, and we're with a fella that a lot of you will recognize on TNN. Who are you, sir?
I am Dennis Gage, and actually, I used to be on TNN, Ron. The shows are now all on Speed Channel, which is kind of where all the car and motorcycle shows have gone these days.
Sure, sure. Well, I'm Ron Anderson anyway from Driveway Talk, and it's a pleasure to meet you. I've watched you on so many shows, and we talk about you at work and everything else.
Yeah, my ears burn every once in a while.
Right.
Must be you.
Eugene Carrier is our camera person today, and we're down here at the World of Wheels 2003 at downtown Minneapolis, and we just wanted to say hi. Do you want to tell the folks some of the things you're involved with, or what to look for?
I mean, down here at this show, or in general,
or what you do?
Oh, well, I travel the world, and I go to car shows and get a chance to meet cool people. We do features on a lot of great cars and great people. I've done a lot of stuff with Jay Leno. He's a great car guy. He's not just a rich guy with a bunch of cars. Well, actually, he is a rich guy with a bunch of cars, but he's passionate about these things. He's very technical. He's a wrench turner. So
we've been producing a long time.
8 years. We've been we're producing our 8th season of My Classic Car. We also do Corbin's Ride On Speed, the new motorcycle show, and we do popular hot rodding television also.
Do you have a website that you want to?
MyClassicCar.com, of course, is the show's website. And it's just, the show's about America's love affair with the automobile. It's a very unique thing that the Americans have, this bond with the auto, and it's unique to any other culture, really. I mean, we've got something special. It's not just point A to point B transportation. It's these things are part of the family. They're not cars. In fact, they're time machines. They take you back to the simpler, better time. Which was neither simpler nor better, but we'd like to think it was. And so they're special to us. And when people talk about cars, they change. Their eyes, the look in their eye changes, their voice changes, and it's always, oh yeah, my grandpa had one of those, and we used to, go out on Saturday mornings, or, my dad had, or in high school I always wanted one of those. It's real personal. It's not, it's from the heart. It's not from the head.
It is, and people they like to be complimented on their cars. I've seen people take offense to, well, I don't really particularly care for that. You don't.
Yeah, you got to be careful. I've learned that over time. You really tread on thin ice sometimes, but. I love all types of cars. I think that, I think a lot of the old battle lines of, I'm a Ford guy, damn it, I'm a Chevy guy, damn it, and that could come to blows. I think that stuff's gone. I'm still maybe a Ford guy, but that 63 split window coupe Vet's pretty nice. I think as we mature and mellow a bit, we appreciate the breadth of the hobby.
Right.
And we do everything from daily drivers to Duesenbergs.
Sure. Do you have an old car yourself?
I have 13 cars and 3 motorcycles.
You do?
Yeah, a little bit of everything. Just fun stuff, and I drive everything I've got. I don't have any trailer queens or any museum pieces.
Right. Yeah, we do too. We drive everything we got. Eugene has a 42 Chevy, and I have a 57 Chevy, and I just purchased a 55 Ford, but we love them all.
Sure.
I've been into Mercs and for many years and everything, but we just wanted to say hi. I know you have an interview coming up over here, and I just want to say thank you.
Well, it's a
Dennis, and
pleasure.
We're always going to be watching you.
Well, cool.
I love you on TV.
Happy motoring.
Yeah, you too. See you down the road.
Cheers, all.
Boy, we got something special here. Who are you, sir?
John D'Agostino from Discovery Bay, California.
John, hi, I'm Ron Anderson with Driveway Talk.
Glad to meet you, Ron.
Glad to meet you, sir. And Eugene is our camera person here. What kind of car is this?
It's a 1956 Packard. The name of the car is called the Caribbean. It's a custom-built Packard, actually the last of the true Packards in 1956.
It's unbelievable. What's under the hood?
Basically, it's a stock 36,000-mile car that came out of San Francisco, California. It was a mint car when I bought it, and we actually chopped, channeled, and sectioned the car and made it a real typical early 50s custom.
Wow. It is gorgeous. How much time is involved in this car?
Actually, there's about 2 years and about 6,000 man-hours. One of the biggest aspects of this car is the section job. The car's been sectioned 4.5 inches. It features a Carson-style lift-off convertible top. So when you take that top off, it's a true convertible.
Wow.
Yeah,
I mean, it's breathtaking.
Oh.
I just, I can't imagine. I would have guessed every bit of 2 years and 6,000 man-hours. I know what goes into some of this stuff. And are you on a circuit here?
Yes, this is about the 13th show that we've did. We started off in Houston at the Autorama in November, and this is our last show on the World of Wheels tour. And it's been a very exciting year with the World of Wheels. And I've done it in the past, and I'll continue to do the World of Wheels shows.
Sure. Years ago in the 50s when we were growing up, that's what that's what our show was called here, was Autorama. And but they still have some of the southern states that they call Autorama. Is that it?
Yes, I do a lot of shows all over the world. I do, West Coast, I do all the shows there, the East Coast and Canada. And the World of Wheels shows is a great venue there. I mean, they have a lot of shows, and they produce some of the greatest shows in America.
Yes. Oh, this is wonderful. Now it's kind of a pink and lavender and pearl white, all combination.
Yeah, what we did, we got a hold of House of Color, and what they did, they custom mixed some different pink
Sure.
pearls for us. And we used a little bit of a candy magenta. We used some ice pearls. We used platinum pearls. It's probably one of the aspects with the car. One of the highest things is the paint. It's really glamorous. What we wanted to do, we wanted to reach that typical 50s era, and Packards were very brilliant colors, lavenders and pinks, and we try to hit the ultimate pink shade, and I think we definitely got it here.
Wow, this, I mean, oh, it's something that a lot of street riders and guys with custom cars would dream of having. I mean, it's something like this. So are you willing to sell this to me?
Well, not today. Matter of fact, right after this show, it's going to be going to the Peterson Automotive Museum in Los Angeles.
Wow.
And we might even auction the car off at the Cars and Stars Gala in June. That's a big Hollywood celebrity function there.
Oh, it is.
And every year
wow.
I've been going for 4 years straight now. This is the 5th year, and I've auctioned many cars off there, and I've had great success.
Right.
Guys like Jay Leno, you see him
sure.
there, and Stallone, and Nicolas Cage. All those car buffs are always at the
Sure.
gala there.
Well, you know, you're really, if you think about it, you know, your money is not earning hardly any interest now sitting in the bank. Why don't people go out and buy an old car and enjoy it?
Well, if you're a car person, I mean, building the 40s, 50s, and 60s cars to me is the only way to go. Hot rods are great, but I like getting the cars from the 40s and 50s era and into the early 60s. And I've had a big success. I've built over 50 of them for myself.
Wow.
And I've shown them all over the world, like I said. I'm getting ready to go on tour in 2 weeks to Sweden and Finland.
Sure.
I have Paul Lamont of American Graffiti. He's going to be coming with us. We have the original American Graffiti coupe.
Wow.
It's on its way to Sweden right now, and we're going to spend about 3 weeks there.
Well, you know, speaking of American Graffiti, last year at the show we had Candy Clark on, that was in American Graffiti.
Matter of fact, Candy Clark was with me 2 years ago. We did the Swedish and Finnish tour together, so we spent a couple weeks together.
Was
She's a
Bo
great person.
Hopkins?
Bo wasn't there at the time, but I think
They're
what we're
always
going to do,
together.
they're always together now, but I think Bo next year is going to be with us.
Yeah.
So
They're both great people, and they're so camera people, you know. I mean, they just they give me all their time that I wanted, all my, you know, anything I wanted they give me, and they were great people, and so I really enjoyed talking to them. But you have a wonderful car here, and John, it's a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for being on Driveway Talk.
it's just great to be here at the World of Wheels shows. Great place, great building, great cars, great people.
Yeah, well, we enjoy having you and everybody else down here. So.
Thank you.
Okay, let's move on. Well, we've stopped in front of this Corvette. Who are you, sir?
Gary McIntyre.
Hi, Gary. I'm Ron Anderson with Driveway Talk.
Glad to meet you.
Glad to meet you, sir. And what year is your Corvette?
This is a 1965 Corvette Stingray, and it's a fuel-injected model, which is very rare. You know.
Are you from the area here?
I'm actually from Wisconsin.
Oh, I see. And
But,
you built this car?
I restore for a living, and this is a customer of mine. He's from Minnesota.
Oh, I see. Beautiful car.
Well, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate that.
I love everything and all kinds of cars, but in the Corvette line, this model here is one of my favorites. So,
Well, it's probably the most favorite era of mine. I'm a great lover of the Stingray era,
Sure.
which is 63 through 67.
sure.
And the neat thing about it for me is that I was working at a local dealership here when these cars came out new.
Oh, you were?
So I actually did warranty painting
Wow.
on a lot of these cars.
That's interesting. Has this car pretty much looked like this besides updating the paint or engine or whatever? I mean, it wasn't a basket case, was it?
No, it was a nice, pretty much a nice original car. The owner bought it in California, and it of course had a few minor things here and there. I completely dismantled it. It's been removed off the frame, and
Wow.
every nut and bolt's been restored.
It's brand new. It's brand new in every way.
Well, it is. It has to be to
Sure.
compete on this level.
Oh, sure. Now, are you on a circuit?
This car is not on the circuit. We would like to probably run it on the circuit, but it's the end of the year, so we can't now.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, you have to.
Maybe
have the
next year.
time. That's for sure.
It takes a lot of time. These
It sure
people that run the circuit here, they devote a lot of time.
Sure. Well, this is absolutely gorgeous. We just wanted to say hi and tell you what a nice car you have.
Well, I appreciate that. I hope that everybody appreciates all these cars in general, because this is there's a lot of hard work, a lot of money, and
yeah.
time that people put into this to
Right.
People appreciate that, and
This is
we
our-
hope they come down and take a look at this stuff
we do
again.
too. This is our 4th year of filming down here at World of Wheels, and Jack and Joyce DeJoy always invite us down, and we always like to come in before the public comes in, and they'll be coming in now.
About 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's 10 now,
10.
so in about an hour this place will be buzzing.
Yep.
So,
and of course, a lot of people don't realize that the show was held in St. Paul for a number of years.
Right.
And
Now it's in Minneapolis.
now it's in Minneapolis. And it's nice the facilities are great here.
Yes.
Coming from Wisconsin, parking is better than I anticipated.
Well, we just wanted to say hi and thank you for being on Driveway
Well,
Talk,
thank you.
sir. And
Thank you.
We'll see you down the road.
Okay.
Okay, well, I think what we're going to do is scan the camera around and play some music for you folks for a while. So stay tuned and sit right there. Don't move. Well, we hope you enjoyed that little music. We're going to play you some more a little bit later. Who are you, ma'am?
I'm Valerie Klinkfus.
Valerie, hi. I'm Ron Anderson with Driveway Talk and Eugene, camera person today. And you have a beautiful truck. What year is this?
It's a 49,
49 Chevy.
correct.
Who did all the customizing work?
Well, it was partially done when we bought it. The guy got tired of working on it, so we took it over. My husband's done pretty much all the work since.
Oh, okay.
So,
Who's your husband?
David Klinkfus,
David? Okay. I bet you he's really proud of this truck, huh?
very proud of it. So,
I
yeah.
know, guys and their toys, you know.
Now it's a truck I've wanted for 30 years. It was kind of dedicated to my grandfather. He had a 49, and he let me drive it.
Yeah, what's under the hood there? What kind of engine? Is it a V8?
It's a 350.
350? Wow, look at that beautiful wood bed.
Yep, that was customized, done. My husband did pretty much all the work on that also. So
And you have
he's-
door poppers on it, and
Oh yes, yes. We have 30-pound hydraulics on each door
Oh, you
because
do?
because the doors are so heavy. They have to have the hydraulics on them,
Sure.
and
sure.
it's just a little toy. I'm planning on driving it all the time.
Wow. So you drive this on the road a lot, or?
We just got this one finished. This has been a 2-year project. We do have other vehicles at home that we do play with most of the time, and this one here is just kind of just the special one we just got done.
Wow, it's gorgeous. How many coats of paint on this?
There's two on there right now, and then there's a high gloss, and then my husband just buffed it all out.
Wow, it looks very thick paint then.
Thank you.
Now, are you said you're not with the circuit where you travel all over, right? You just come up to the show?
That's correct. This is our first time here with this vehicle.
Well,
so
that's fun. That's
yep,
fun to do.
that's what it's all about.
Sure. Well, we just wanted to say hi to you, and we're going to go look at another Chevy truck here, I think, but we love old trucks, especially in the Midwest, don't we?
Oh, we sure do.
Yeah, and these trucks, as wagons and station wagons and everything, they're all just shooting up in value.
They are.
It's unbelievable how in the last few years they've just climbed right up there.
Oh, it's exciting to have them.
It is, yeah.
I think
We'll see you down the road.
All right. Thank you very much.
Well, we've stopped in front of some Cushman scooters. Who are you, sir?
My name is Jeff Bartheld, and I'm president of the Minnesota Cushman Club and vice president of the National